Hi and Assalamualaikum. I'm Nur Azwa Shuhada binti Nur Kamal. My metric number is 019159191. And I will present about the financial technology initiative Undertook in Islamic financial system. Now let's find out together. First, I will explain about the introduction. What is Fintech? Word of Fintech came from the combination of word finance and technology, a financial technology that used to enhance business operation and delivery of financial service. Other words, Fintech is any kind of technology or software that have been used or utilized in the financial industry. They will be applying Fintech as a service sector that use mobile-centered IT technology. The establishment of Fintech also have made the number of players in the banking and finance market increasing. Fintech also revolution is divided into 3 phases: Phase 1, Phase 2 and Phase 3. Now, I will continue to explain about the factor why bank embark into Fintech. First factor is the development of technology, which is big data and analysis and new digital technology. This type of technology has provided the advantage for the banking sector that lead to adoption of Fintech. Meanwhile, for the new digital technology also will automate the various financial activity and possibly provide the new and more cost-effective product in part of financial sector. For the second factor is the encouragement by Central Bank of Malaysia. Firstly, CBM is promoting into the cashless society, and CBM also are promoting into online banking. Fintech service also have encouraged consumers to using internet or online facility in making any financial transaction. This matter was aligned with the Central Bank of Malaysia objective in promoting cashless society and online banking, and it also can reducing cost of cash. The last factor is the changing of the consumer attitudes, which is the consumer want to perceive easy to use and usefulness, which means customer not requiring an additional skill in using the new technology. Second is security concern in transaction, which means the consumer are care about the security concern, which is refer to both private information and action issue that consumer will consider whether the technology provider are willing and able to protect the consumer monetary information from the security breach. Next, I will explain about the effect of Fintech in Malaysia. The main effect of Fintech in Malaysia is this technology has caused the changing in financial sector landscape, which means the old practice need to change, where the SOP or standard operating procedure either need to improve or changing in order to ensure the adoption of Fintech is aligned with the regulation. Other than that is decline number of commercial bank branches and ATM. This is also considered as the effect of Fintech technology. When financial institutions expand their offer for Fintech service or product, including online payment, e-wallet and others, this matter will be lead to the decreasing number of branches of commercial bank and also ATM machine. And lastly, the effect of Fintech is the bank institution can get greater automation from insight to activity. Examples, the technology that contribute to Fintech such as big data or analytics, which they want to generate or processing a large data by using analytical tools from a various sourcing in driving business decision, so it can reduce time and error. There are many examples of Fintech. However, I only explain For example of fintech, which is mobile banking, robo-advisor, the crowdsourcing platform, and insurtech. Mobile banking is referred to any payment by using mobile phone or any device. The benefit is it was convenient where the user can easily make any kind of transaction such as transfer fund, checking account balance, make payment and others. Mobile banking also help the user in reducing time and monitor their account. Example of company for mobile banking is Maybe2You, IP88 and others. Meanwhile, for robo-advisor, it provide a lower fee and manual effort for all age group of users to engage in investment activity. It also can help the changing in financial sector landscape of this country. Example company of robo-advisors such as Personal Capital, Future Advisory and others. Then, the crowdsourcing platform. The crowdsourcing platform helping entrepreneur and early stage business to raise a fund from around the world by allowing them to bypass geographical boundaries and enter the international market and investor. Famous company of crowdsourcing platforms such as Kickstarter, Neighbor.ly and others. And lastly is insurtech. Insurtech allow a company to provide customized insurance service and data security. In addition, it also help the user to make insurance process via online through online claim filing and policy management. Now, I will explain about the Fintech initiative taken by International Islamic Financial Institution. First initiative is Central Bank of Bahrain has regulated their own Islamic and conventional crowdsourcing platform. Other than that, Central Bank of Bahrain also have launched their regulatory sandbox, where the companies that have been authorized by Central Bank of Bahrain can test their fintech solution with the live volunteer customer in control manner and light regulation. Besides that, the other initiative is the Bank of United Arab Emirates also have established a draft of regulation of crowdsourcing platform, where the regulation will provide a guideline and license for this platform. Another initiative is from Indonesia. Indonesia have established a regulatory framework for peer-to-peer platform, which are the majority of Islamic fintech service in the country. Then is Skilly. Skilly, which is a startup company that established as a vehicle for marketing skill robot Sharia advisor. Skilly also is producing product-based module for Islamic bank officer and customer. And the last initiative is Islamic Market, which provide a single digital platform for the global Islamic economy with core solution including Islamic Market IQ, Islamic Market Learning, Islamic Market Live, and IM Messenger. Let's continue. Now I will explain about the fintech initiative taken by International Islamic Financial Institution in Malaysia. First is Central Bank of Malaysia has established of a Financial Technology Enabler Group, or we call it as FTEG. FTEG is responsible to enhancing and formulating a regulatory policy in order to facilitate the adoption technology innovation in financial service industry. Example of regulation is Islamic Financial Service Act 2013. Another initiative is Central Bank of Malaysia also have published their Financial Technology Regulatory Sandbox Framework. It helping entrepreneur and early stage business to raise a fund from around the world by allowing them to bypass geographical boundaries and enter the international market and investor. The next initiative is the commercial bank also have developed their own fintech technology such as Maybank Sandbox, CIMB Fintech, Bank Islam Cloud Native Digital Banking and others. Another initiative is from Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation or MDEC. Example for MDEC initiative is Islamic Digital Economy, MIAR. It refers to any commercial or social activity undertaken within the digital space that is Sharia compliant and Sharia neutral. The objective of IDE is to establish a clear guide for the startup company on the process to obtaining Sharia compliant and halal certified for the service and product. Next is initiative that have been implemented by MDTC or Malaysian Technology Development Corporation is Halal Technology Development Fund, which provided a holistic and Sharia compliant funding for technology. Lastly is initiative from Lembaga Zakat Kedah Darul Aman. Zakat Kedah have developed a comprehensive system or application which is Jom Zakat app that cover all business operation including the zakat collector, zakat distribution and others. Although fintech give a lot advantage to financial institution, but financial institution need to face several challenges in adoption of fintech technologies. One of challenge of fintech is the issue of regulation. For example, the commercial bank need to face the wide uncertainty about how the regulation and the supervision will give effect to their business operation. The supervisory and regulator need to identify risk of fintech and need to immediately respond to the issue. The challenge how the financial institution need to change into the new framework by adopting of technology. Financial institutions have been relying open for decades in the old framework practice, so it may be difficult to the institution to change into the digitalization in a short time. Lack of expertise in the innovation of fintech also considered as a challenge in adoption of fintech. When they want to adopt a fintech technology, they need to ensure the person or committee that in charge in handling about the fintech technology are knowledgeable and have more experience in managing it. And lastly, the challenge of fintech is fintech also offers specific challenge to industry regulators. For example, one of the main potential benefit of fintech is financial inclusion, as many more people can have easy and affordable access to a financial service. Next is the future of fintech. Due to the pandemic COVID-19, the society are trying to change their lifestyle practice. As the result, most of the entrepreneurs have changing their operation by penetrate e-commerce platforms such as Shopee, Lazada and other business platforms. The financial institution also have encouraged their customer in using online payment. Besides the financial institution, the other business company also such as TMB, Telekom Malaysia, Water Utility also encourage their customer to make a payment via online transaction. Because of this reason, the industry is all set to integrate high-tech payment apps and system to enable instant online payments instead of cash. Many companies are actively hiring dedicated web developers to integrate the digital payment system in their business. Then, financial inclusion as a necessary part of the industry. A good innovation will lead the way for financial inclusion to help the oppressed and the poor. It expected the concept of financial inclusion is going to gain greater mileage and practical applicability. And lastly is establishment of newest partnership where a rise in collaborative effort to ensure a healthy competitive landscape while emphasizing innovation. The fintech sector is going to expand as a new player enter the landscape through a robust partnership. The initiative that has been taken by financial institution and Islamic financial institution are contribute the development of fintech industry including in Malaysia, especially in Islamic financial institution. Based on Global Islamic Fintech Index, Malaysia was ranked as number 1, which most conducive to the growth of Islamic fintech market and ecosystem in their jurisdiction.